Our party stands for clear rules, strong institutions, and leadership that answers to citizens.
We are not running to manage decline, are running to rebuild trust between government and the people. Power without principle is dangerous. That is why we are offering ideas, not just ambition.
Can you imagine a Nigeria where political parties actually stand for something? Where politicians do not treat parties like temporary shelters, moving wherever re-election, access, or personal survival seems easiest? Where they cannot ask for votes under one banner, then abandon it when another platform appears more useful to their ambition? Political parties are supposed to stand for ideas, principles, priorities, and a vision for how a country should be governed. In stronger democracies, you may not agree with a particular party, but you usually know what each one broadly stands for. But in Nigeria, parties too often look less like convictions and more like vehicles for ambition, something to enter, exit, or exchange whenever power or re-election seems easier elsewhere. And once that happens, democracy begins to lose something important. And once that becomes normal, several dangerous things follow. First, parties stop meaning anything. If politicians move in and out whenever it suits them, parties are no longer ideological homes. They become temporary arrangements. Second, voters are treated as disposable. People vote for a platform, a message, a declared affiliation. If a politician wins your vote under one platform, then later abandons it for another when re-election or advantage is at stake, your mandate has been taken in a direction you did not expressly approve. Third, opposition becomes weaker. Democracy needs competing ideas, competing arguments, competing visions. But if everyone keeps running toward the ruling party, competition becomes shallow and accountability begins to suffer. Fourth, politics becomes less about conviction and more about calculation. The lesson young politicians learn is no longer build ideas, earn trust, stand for something. It becomes stay close to power. And when that becomes the lesson, the entire political culture starts to decay. And this is not just an Abuja problem. When parties stop standing for anything, citizens stop knowing what they are voting for. Manifestos become decoration. Public debate becomes emptier. Less attention goes to schools, hospitals, power, jobs, security, the things that actually shape daily life. Political survival now becomes the priority, and public service quickly becomes secondary. That is poison for democracy. So what should happen instead? Parties must stand for something real. Clear positions, not just slogans. Parties must strengthen their internal democracy because weak primaries, godfatherism, and imposition drive this cycle. Abandoning every imperfect platform does not fix the system. It weakens it. For those who genuinely want to serve, the answer cannot always be to jump ship. Stay, reform from within, shape policy. Make your party mean something beyond winning elections. Because if your beliefs change with every opportunity, they were never really beliefs at all. Because democracy is not strengthened when everyone gathers under the safest roof. It is strengthened when parties stand for something, when politicians are consistent enough to be trusted, and when voters can clearly tell what exactly they are choosing. Not perfect parties, not perfect politicians, just a democracy where loyalty means more than convenience and service means more than survival. Can you imagine?